Hey everyone, welcome back to Micro Adventures. Ellie here, Josiah down there. He's actually in our starting position. We are going to start off with some hamstring curls with some weights. So this is our 15-minute lower body focused class. We're going to begin on one black spring and weights are going to be in hand. Here you are, Josiah. Let's get this party started. Feet can be planted on the floor in front of the micro. Squeeze the inner thighs slightly towards one another. There you go. Now, feet can be on the floor or on top of the front platform. Let's go ahead and lift our hips up off of the front platform. Hands straight over the heart. And then check in that your head, neck, and shoulders are resting comfortably on the carriage if they're not, make an adjustment. Feet are about hip distance apart, but I want an energetic squeeze of your inner thighs towards one another so you're stable. From here, we're gonna go into a hamstring curl with a skull crusher. So as you extend out through the legs, bend the elbows, weights come towards your forehead, and then as you curl forward, punch the knuckles up towards the sky. Now really slowly and with control. At any point during this workout, you can ditch the weights. You can also adjust the size of your weights if you need. Hips are staying lifted, core is engaged. Okay, now Josiah is doing this version here with his feet on the floor. You might prefer feet on top of your front platform, so you can play around with that and just do what works for you. Know that the closer you walk your feet in towards your front platform, the more stable the exercise will be, so that can lower the level of intensity as needed. Good. In 4, we're gonna hold our bridge. In 3, 2, just hold your bridge, knees over the heels, light squeeze of the thighs. Go ahead and bend your elbows to 90. Find your triceps. Move from the squeeze in your tricep. Little pulse up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Drive into your heels, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips a little higher. Nice job. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms straight up. Good. Now let's go back to full range. Hamstring curl with the skull crusher. You've got 30 seconds left in this move. And I know this is a lower body focus class, so you might already be like, what is up with the weights and all the upper body work? We're gonna get as much out of this class as we can. So everything is working. Just because it's lower body focus doesn't mean you're not gonna get a little bit of everything. In 10 seconds, we're gonna hold our bridge. We've got some bridge lifts. We'll bring the weights to our hips. In 4, hold your bridge. In 3, 2, find your bridge, hold, float the weights down to your hip creases, hold them there, lower the hips all the way down, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, lift up. Now recommit, inner thighs are kind of wrapping slightly energetically towards one another. Core is tight, squeeze your abs to support your lower back here. Keep going. We're just lifting and lowering the hips. Range of motion up to you, but really drive into your heels, squeeze your glutes. We're using weights as well as gravity here. Good, nice work. Final 30 seconds, lying down, we're gonna stand up. You have a front lunge right, and we're gonna keep one heavy weight. So I'd suggest like 5 to maybe 8 pounds, depending on what you have at home. It'll be right foot forward in front of the front platform, left toes to the carriage, and just one hand weight. Hold your hips up right here. Give me a little pulse, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Final 10 seconds. We are going front lunge, right foot forward in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go front lunge. Right foot is going to step forward to your floor. Left toes to the carriage, weight in hand. So from here, we're gonna lower down into our front lunge. Check in that hips and shoulders are square. And we're gonna take our weight outside of our right thigh. We're gonna drive down through the right heel, and the weight's gonna reach out at heart center. Okay, so this is option 1. Option 2, we are going to add a little balance challenge. So as we reach the weight out at heart center, left knee is gonna come through and lift up, left foot is flexed, and then we'll lower back into that wood chop. So adding a little element of balance is gonna get you a little bit more core. Really focus a lot of energy down into your right heel and keep it there as you float the left knee forward. And if it's too much with the weight, ditch the weight. Right? If it's too much with the knee float at any point, ditch the knee float. But let's keep going here. So we're going front lunge, wood chop to the outside of the right leg. Awesome. And this is gonna be pretty much our only single leg work for the right leg as well as the left leg. So pause at the bottom, really find your focus, sinking down nice and low. Awesome. On this next one, we're gonna take it down, we're gonna find a little hold. So in 5, meet me down at the bottom of your lunge. In 4, if you're there, just hold. In 3, 2, bring it down and hold. Bring your weight to heart center, so square hips and shoulders forward. Good, let's go carriage kicks. Back knee is in, right knee is stabilizing right over the heel. Think about reaching your right glute down and back behind you. Take a little tip forward from your hips, bring a little more weight in the right leg. Nice, Josiah. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, in 4. We go back to full range. Front lunge, wood chop, knee up. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Good, great transition, Josiah, right into it, love it. All right, so if you have multiple sets of weights at home, for this next move we're gonna do, I would suggest picking up like 1 to 5 pounds, like a little bit lighter. We're gonna be doing some shoulder work. In 4, let's find the bottom of our lunge and hold, final hold. In 3, 2, find that lunge, hold. Now from here, just the arms are gonna move. We're gonna reach the arms out in front of heart center, and then we're gonna chop it back down. Try to hold some depth in your lunge. Weight is in the right heel, maybe a little hinge forward from the hips. You've got 15 seconds. It's gonna be standing inner thighs. So we'll go whatever foot on your front platform you want, whatever foot on your carriage you want. In 5, grab 2 weights for me. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 foot on the front platform, 1 foot on the carriage. From here, start with the feet a little bit wider than your hips, knees slightly soft, core is on. It's gonna be a half moon circle. So as you send the carriage out, the arms are coming all the way up overhead, thumbs touch together. And then as you squeeze and zip up through the inner thighs, the hands are gonna touch pinkies coming towards one another. So on the way out, thumbs touch. On the way in, pinkies are gonna touch. Now, focus in how slow can you go here. You need to adjust the hand weights, adjust the hand weights. I want you to feel constant tension in your core, in your arms, in your shoulders, in your glutes, and in your inner thighs. Oh, Josiah says in the chest too. Oh, good job, Sai. Always finding that little extra. In 4, we're gonna send the carriage out halfway and hold. In 3, 2, just halfway out. Take those weights straight out in front of heart center. We're just gonna tap them, tap them. Little mini circle, little tap, 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 check in. Weights even in both of your feet. Keep squeezing your inner thighs, keep squeezing your core. You're here 10, 9, 8, 7, back to full range. In 3, 2, 1, send it out first, arms all the way up, and then bring it in. Slow yourself down even further. Great job, team. We're gonna go 25 seconds like this. We've got a set of heavy squats up next with a shoulder press. So we'll be going to 1 red spring. Come right back where you are. Heavy weights in hand if you have them. 10 seconds. Good, maybe time for one more really good one. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's change out those springs. We go 1 red spring, and we're gonna go right into a squat. Weights are loaded on your shoulders. So strong core. Sit your weight back into your heels, pause at the bottom. See if you can get a little bit more space between the carriage and the front platform. Seal down the outer edges of your feet. Now drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, press the knuckles straight up towards the sky, and then lower it right back down. So when we do a squat, we do want to hinge at our hip creases. So you're sitting your glutes down and back, your core stays engaged, wrapped in and around you. And every time you come down, you wanna find a little pause so that you're actively squeezing your glutes the whole way up. This is the only exercise that we're doing today on this heavy spring load. So enjoy it, play with it. Maybe send the carriage out 1 inch further. Flare the knees out just a teensy tiny bit so you really feel the outer sides of your glutes working. And every time you're in the bottom of that squat, pause, actively squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Nice tempo here, Josiah. So see if you can go even slower than Josiah at home. right? We've got this added challenge with the weights. So getting a little more for our core, upper body, probably your heart rate's gonna be a little bit more elevated. Beautiful job, friends. All right, we got a little isometric hold. We're gonna bring it down in 3 and hold. 2. Find your best squat, engage the waistline, knit your low ribs together. Weights are on the shoulders, holding here. In 4, let's pulse in 3, 2, 1. Sit the hips down and back an inch, lift up an inch. Good. Final 13 seconds, just like this. We're going back to 1 black spring, quarter turn to your left. We just need 1 weight. It's front lunge with a wood chop. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change out those springs. We're going 1 black spring. Left foot steps to the floor in front of your front platform. Right toes to the carriage. Just 1 weight in your hands. Yep, between both hands. And we're gonna wood chop over the left thigh to the outer side of the left thigh as we lower into the lunge. Awesome. Drive into left heel, slowly lift it up. So this is level 1. Level 2, we're gonna add that knee up. Okay, so chosen to make sure our foot is on the floor, which is gonna give us a little bit more stability than if we were balancing on top of the front platform. That being said, if the knee up's not working for you, you can skip it. But know that like balance is part of our overall fitness, right? So layering in a little bit of balance, it doesn't matter if you're good at it or not, right? And if you're really shaky, even better, this is something that you can work on. And the shakier you are, the more your core is working, right? You're firing up all these little stabilizers in your abs. And probably your abs are gonna be sore from your lower body class and you're gonna have no idea why. Well, now you do. Nice tempo.
The more you know.
The more you know. Do, do, do. And 4, let's hold our lunge. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Bring the weight to heart center. Hinge forward from the hips just a tiny bit. Weight in the left heel. Let's go carriage kicks. Good. Love the depth in the lunge. Can you guys get just a little bit lower at home? Oh, just say don't drop below 90 in that front knee. Come on, this clown. Let's not go beyond, okay? All right, in 4, let's go back to our lunge with the wood chop with the knee up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go back, full range of motion, slow and controlled. Do not rush this, okay? Those little holds at the bottom are meant to increase the intensity. That's what we're going for. So this is gonna be our second to last exercise. You have just 1 exercise to go after this. Nice job here, Josiah. We're gonna go 15 seconds in full range, and then we're gonna hold this lunge. We're just gonna do the wood chop. Take your time. Meet me at the bottom of your lunge in 4, in 3, 2, bring it down, hold. We're just gonna wood chop here. So reach down outside the left thigh, up to heart center. Good. Down and across, up to heart center. You've got 19 seconds to go. We're gonna pick up 2 weights. We're going inner thigh squats, face whatever direction you want. You've got a tricep kickback to a hammer curl. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Pick up your weights. 1 foot on the front platform, 1 foot on the carriage. Get some spaced weights even in both legs. Sit down into your squat to start. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Let's start with those weights out in front of us. You're gonna row the elbows up and back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, core super tight. Let's hit that tricep kickback right here. Strong, straight arms. Now drive into your heels. As you slowly lift up, it's going to be a hammer curl. Good, as you sit down into the squat, tricep kickback. Squeeze the backs of the arms, pause at the bottom, recommit to your core. How slow can you go on this? How much space can you get between your carriage and your front platform? And your thighs might be shaking. I freaking hope that they are shaking. Let's go, guys. This is gonna be the finisher in our lower body. 15 minutes to get it done. No, Josiah, clearly it is a tricep kickback. On the way down, it is a hammer curl on the way up. In 4, let's hold it down. In 3, to hold your squat. From here, just give me those kickbacks, little kickbacks. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7. Weights in your heels, core is tight. 4, 3, 2, bring the weights to heart center, shoulders away from the ears, abs are tight. Drive your heels down to the machine, just hold. Flare your knees out a tiny bit, hold. Can you send the carriage out 1 more inch? You're just holding. In 4, back to full range. In 3, 2, slowly with control, drive through the heels. It's a hammer curl on the way up. Do not lock out your knees. Is a tricep kickback on the way down. On this next one, we're just gonna take it down. We're gonna hold. Final hold of class, this is it. Weights can be at heart center. You can pulse, you can stay still. You can do whatever you need. You can do tricep kickbacks. Yeah, go get it. Let's go, team. Final, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. 15 minutes on the dot. Let's go ahead and bring right heel in towards glute. We're gonna get a little stretch for the quad. Push the hips forward. Don't cover my mic, but you can use me. There we go. Let's go ahead, switch it out. Left heel to glute. Little bit of a quad stretch. This is probably the only stretching Josiah is gonna do all day, so we'll just force it in on him. I hope that you either headed to another class or you're gonna take a little time to stretch, breathe, shake it out.
And you're welcome for showing you what not to do.
2 deep breaths. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time, deep breath in, stretch it up. Hands to heart. Thank you so much. Tell your friends about Micro Adventures. Let's grow this community together.